You're going to bring him out.
All right, so I am back with my good friend Ian Ferrar with Purium, the greatest nutritional products in the world. And Ian, we were just talking. Yes, sir. Look, yes, yes, yes. I love this. This stuff is phenomenal. We're going to get in and talk about that. But before we do, we just met and we were able to hang out together at the grand opening of the Staying Alive Wellness Center, Cape Canaveral, Florida. We talk about all this amazing technology, plasma energy technology, the EE system technology, far infrared, so many amazing technologies. But Ian, without good nutrition and good supplements and good food and nutrients in the body, our body doesn't have what it needs to stay healthy. And so when we did this event, and it was an amazing event, your booth with all the Purium products was slam packed because people now understand that to avoid having health issues, to resolve health issues, to maintain lots of energy and be highly productive, you need good nutrients in the body. So, with that being said,
100%.
welcome back, man, and great to see you.
Thanks a lot, man. Good to see you here. And it was great to see you live, man. And every time I see you, man, your hair keeps on getting darker. It must be the chlorophyll in that power shake.
It is the chlorophyll in the power shake. And Ian, you were the MC and a speaker there. You did an amazing job. People love
Thanks.
you. And like I said, you put your heart and soul into all this. Um, I'll probably put it on there again. If anybody's thinking about health and nutrition, Ian always makes himself available and he can be reached and you can start taking these amazing products. And I figured today we could do the open box because I don't know how long I've been on Purium. It just seems like my whole life, but I know it's probably been about a year. But some of the most amazing products out there, and Riley, who you got a chance to meet, my coworker and dear friend, um, she's been on these products. She literally makes us. This is my green shake today, and with my official Dunder Mifflin, the office mug. But this has
Nice.
all my greens. We drink these every morning, and she makes them and brings them in, and then we take our Biom Medic with our super aminos and we're going
Awesome.
to get in and talk about all these things. So, in my the core product, let's get to this, and then I'll let you. I'm sorry to talk so much, but I get so excited. The greatest product known to mankind, the Power Shake. Would you like to tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about this?
Yeah. The power shake is a really special product. I mean, I've been on the power shake for 21 years and we call it liquid sunshine as we just refer to it as, and it's going to give your body the nutrient density of 6 salads on a daily basis. Most Americans are on the standard American diet. They're eating a very, very dead, bland, overly cooked, processed diet. And the power shake gives you the opportunity to get the elixir of life, which is all the green foods. You're going to get rice bran solubles, spirulina, oatgrass, wheatgrass, carrot juice, buckwheat, quinoa, amaranth, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, and this stuff tastes amazing. Like there's certain things that you take, and it's like you kind of have to. The quality and the taste of this is absolutely phenomenal, equal to eating 6 microgreen salads, one
Absolutely.
glass.
Don't miss it. I haven't missed one in over 2 decades.
Yeah, and Ian, for anybody that doesn't know your background, your history, you're gold medal, silver medal cyclist. You're still cranking out 20 miles a day. You're still active. You're somewhere in the 50 range, but you still look like you're in your 30s. And
Thank you.
so remember when we were talking, I said there's two things in life. You have your chronological age, which is the actual age on your birth certificate, and then you have your biological age, which is the age that your cells in your body are actually at, because everybody wants to be younger, but you can start being younger biologically by putting the materials in your body that make your cells healthy. And instead of, alcohol, cigarettes, and all the processed
Right.
foods, where you're 50 something going on 80, you can be 50 something going into your 30s because you're taking good, highly nutritional supplements. And I mean, every morning here, this is part of our ritual. So, these are core products. We have a lot of other products, but today I get this refill that comes in, I think it's once a month, maybe.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. I mean, I
sometimes we
see,
order it even more.
yeah. It's called a smart order, and it's really smart because your foundation in nutrition is always on point because we're covering all the bases. We're covering the nutrient dense aspect. And then the next product we want to talk about is the Biom Medic, which is your gut health.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is basically what I call um, the ultimate detox, the
Hmm.
ultimate detox. And at a time when this product is so relevant and it gets into the what is the chemical?
It's glyphosate. It's
Glyphosate.
Roundup is the product, but glyphosate is the toxic ingredient that has proliferated our food supply. It's in 75+% of the food, and you can't get it out by just, even going into a sauna and sweating it out. You need something to take prophylactically, and that product right there has two compounds. It has humic and fulvic acid that are actually going to latch on to that and remove it. It also has probiotics and prebiotics that are going to help you rehabilitate your gut microbiome because most people's gut microbiome, because people eat oatmeal and Cheerios and Pop-Tarts and cookies and crackers and bread, and glyphosate is in the majority of it. So if you keep on ingesting it, it's going to build up in your system. I mean, even beer, 98% of beer has glyphosate in it. Wine, glyphosate.
Yeah, wheat. And, like you said, everybody knows that glyphosate, I mean, everybody's heard about heavy exposure to Roundup. I think there's obviously plenty of information about that, but it's infiltrated into our food supply. And, you know, Ian, one of the things we always talk about is getting out in front of stuff, right? And getting out and doing the detox and getting this stuff out of your body. And it's better to do it now before, you've had some type of health issue than it is to come back and say, oh, wow, well, you know what? I've got some serious health problems. Because ultimately, when you're carrying around toxic material in the body, it's going to have to go somewhere and it's going to mutate itself into some type of illness because it's not naturally what we should be carrying. So when it
Mm.
comes to this product, there's really not much out there that can offer what this offers. And this is just a daily capsule that you take, but you're always going to be getting exposure to that. So maintaining that, keeping it out of the body, and removing it is just absolutely key. So
Yeah, I mean that morning, morning capsule, evening capsule, and it's gonna drop the levels of glyphosate in your body by 74%. And it's gonna drop the C-reactive protein, which is the inflammation marker in the body, by 75% over 6 weeks. We had a small human clinical, and that's what it demonstrated. And people that were a part of the clinical were on the standard American diet. So that is probably the most important product in the line, hands down.
yeah, yeah. And this just goes to show that, the people that own and run this company are really conscious of what's out there, what's in our food supply, and they're really taking the time, energy, and resources to remove it and provide options and things that we've got to really keep us healthy. So
Mhm.
um, the people at Purium are really, really, really good people and really care about people very much like you.
Yes, sir. Now, that's really special. Now, most people, think they understand protein. That right there is the super amino 23. It was formulated and invented by Dr. Luca Moretti, who's an Italian physiologist. And that right there is a non-soy legume that's pre-digested protein. So they're tablets, they're free of any excipients, binders, or fillers. And 99% of the protein is going to get to the working muscle in 23 minutes. Okay, so when it comes to fasting, when it comes to cleansing, when it comes to you not wanting to lose muscle because you have a reduced calorie intake because you're on our ultimate lifestyle transformation or the daily core 4, the super amino 23 is an excellent product to keep muscle on your body without exercise.
Without exercise and keeping muscle on the body. And everybody talks about protein. Nobody really gets in and talks about aminos and what an
Right.
important part they play. And these have over 90% absorption. Is that right? Well,
99%.
99% absorption. And so a lot of the stuff that you take, the body does not absorb it. A lot of it just gets processed right out of the body. But to get these super aminos, and I basically take these with the Biomedic, while I'm drinking my green shake, and this is our morning like ritual every day here, because number one, I love these products, and number two, I'm in my 50s and I'm chronologically going back now into I might be early 40s or late 30s, I'm not sure. But Ian, if you see me in another couple months, you'll think I'm in my 20s.
I just like I said, every time I see you, your hair keeps on getting darker.
It's getting darker, brother, and I feel good. I've got energy. I'm out working out, doing my thing, but I'm never at a loss for, having energy or having the stamina that I need to endure and build. And even in my 50s, I'm pushing myself. I'm looking to do more. I'm pushing harder, and I'm not using age as an excuse ever for anything.
That's good.
Now, I every time I open a product, I say this is my favorite, and I'm not lying because they're all my favorites, and I love them all equally, just like everybody loves their kids equally. However, I ran out of this, and I was freaking out, and it's back. And guess what, Ian? I'm going to be sleeping a lot better tonight with the Apotha Cherry.
Yeah, that is a really wonderful product, and most people don't understand how important sleep actually is to your system. Okay, sleep is like vitamin S. Okay, it's essential. Without it, your body's not going to function. Now, the apothecary is really cool in the fact that Mountain Morenci tart cherries are the only cherry species that has naturally occurring melatonin. Okay, so when you drink apothecary, it's not going to sedate you. It is going to pretty much help you get into that deep restful state of sleep, lower inflammation, has a lot of amazing phytonutrient dense, things in it that really protect your body from just overall oxidative stress.
This is just an amazing product. And so what I do is I've got these it's like a coconut water type thing. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I basically mix this in with a little bit of that coconut water, shake it up, and I drink this usually about a half hour before I'm ready to go to bed. And when it's time to go to bed, I am out like a light and I sleep so good. And there is a highly noticeable difference from the days when I've taken this and I'm not taking this in my level of sleep. And that natural melatonin, to be able to get that through cherries and once
Yeah.
again processed holistically. I mean, we just down in Cape Canaveral, and you actually went into a lot more detail, which we'll not get too deep into it today. But when it comes to health benefits, there's certain cells in your body that you don't want in your body. They don't function well when this stuff comes in. This stuff has
Yes.
a lot of properties when it comes to detoxing the body, get rid of stuff in your body that you don't want. The melatonin and sleeping good is certainly a great benefit, but it's off the charts what this stuff can do. And Riley now takes this as well, and she absolutely swears by it. And so we do double order, or we switch off here and say, okay, this one's yours, I get the next one, and but this product is absolutely amazing. And this is what we would basically refer to as like a core four.
Yeah, the Daily Core 4 is what we're sharing. For people that want to have more of a lengthy program, it's called the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which you get
Yes.
another Daily Core 4, plus the Super Cleanse-R, which is the parasite elimination component.
And then we also have another one, which is the recovery shakes. Um,
Yeah, we have a full lineup of athletic products. There's a product called the MVP Sport Protein, vanilla and
yes,
chocolate. It's 100% plant-based. It's awesome. That you should put that on your
amazing.
next order. It's really great.
I am. I'm going to put it on there because that's what I started off was the ultimate wellness. And so I'm on the smart orders now, so I get this, but I do need to go on there and just cherry pick and restock some other stuff. And then
Cherry pick and restock.
yes, what was do you have the mushroom like the morning ritual with you that
I
you were showing
don't.
me?
I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it with
I'm
me down
catching
to
you
the
off guard on
conference.
this one, but one thing I will say is that we can talk about that on the next video. But when it comes to health and wellness, We're all about technology. I think technology is amazing. I absolutely love it. But if you're using technology, well, you just need high density nutrition first off. I mean,
It,
if you're not in the best of health, it's gonna. One of the things you talked about in Cape Canaveral, which I absolutely love, is that we know a lot of people that have gone on these products and dropped a lot of weight. And dropping weight is certainly wonderful. It's a great byproduct of getting nutrition because your body doesn't crave food as much when you're getting high density nutrition into it. You don't have the same types of cravings. You have more energy. You feel like going out for walks more and doing your thing. But this is really about a lifestyle. And one of the
totally.
byproducts you get from a healthy lifestyle is, things like dropping weight, having more energy, more time in the gym. I love the fact you hit on that because, although weight loss is definitely a byproduct, it's the core thing is really maintaining good health and giving your body what it needs to maintain,
100%.
a good life.
100%. I mean, I went for my ride today. I rode 21 miles. It wasn't hard. Just went out for a 21-mile ride. And, my pre and my post are always the same. Do my nice big shake. I'm actually waiting for my Purium orders. I ordered a lot of Purium products. So, we have stuff that really helps with energy, medicinal mushrooms, golden milk, trace minerals. Purium and iShopPurium.com is really one-stop shopping for the human body.
And Ian, we should probably tell people that we've got an amazing special. So anybody that's out there that's looking at these products, you can go to iShopPurium.com. If you place an order for $75 or more, there's going to be a $50 rebate that you're going to get when you use USA MedBed at your checkout. So spend
Correct.
$75, get $50 back. That's a company that really believes in their products because they know once you get them, we'll give you a huge discount. Just try the product. $75 worth of products, you get $50 off. But here's the best part. You spend $200 or more and you get, is it 75?
No, if you spend $200 or more, you're going to get 25% off on your whole order, which is a
The
tremendous
whole order.
discount.
The
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
order. Yeah, which is basically $50 off on a 200 or more. And that's what I mean. It's really amazing because, the proof is in the pudding, as they would say. But when you get these products and you start drinking this, and it's delicious, like I said, I mean, I drink it because it's delicious. And oh, by the way, yeah, I just had 6 micro salads. So, there's
yeah.
a lot of stuff that goes
It-
with
it's
that.
it's the healthiest fast food. That's 100% certified organic, and most people are not getting that in their day. Most people think that organic is too expensive, but they have to think down the road of how expensive it's going to be when their body is declining because of the accumulation of toxins and all that.
Yeah. And oh, by the way, most times when you go out for fast food, it's going to cost you $10. So you could spend $10 a day on the really good stuff that keeps you healthy, or you could go out and keep eating the fast food that's basically killing you. Somebody said, a guy I know who's a heavy nutritional guy, he said food is either making you healthy or it's killing you. It's
It's
either
true.
making you healthy or it's killing you. And I just got to share 2 stories with you because I've met 2 people where it's killing them. So I'm in the medical industry. I deal with a lot of what I call catastrophic care, people that are really messed up. Um, and I get people that are basically, you know, COPD, all these health issues, right? And they need really highly specialized, I would call it bariatric equipment. And that's certainly, and I'm not always saying it's because of our eating habits. There might be some genetics, but a lot of that now, a large number of Americans are overweight, and they're overweight because of what you touched on earlier, a lot of processed food, a lot of bad stuff that's literally killing us. And we have this little grocery store here in Virginia. They call them Wawa, but basically, it's a grocery store where you can buy food and check out. And I'm checking out the other day, a beautiful woman, probably a little older than me, about my age. And she's leaning on the counter. She's behind me. And she's like, my doctor's going to be mad at me. My doctor's going to be mad at me, but I got to have my goodies. And she's literally got sodas, chips, and I don't, but I looked at that and this woman, and she's like, obviously having health issues, but there's something also about the addiction to this stuff because there's a lot of
Right.
food addiction stuff going on where you're getting the dopamine hits and things from eating some of the stuff that's really also triggering it. So there's more to it than just eating the junk food. It does have a very addictive component that's put in there. And then she said, you know what? And all she kept repeating, and she said, God love you, God bless you. And I'm thinking, oh man, I mean, just so many good people out there that if they could just turn the corner, and I wouldn't even say go on a diet, I would just say start eating healthier and start looking at food and saying, is this helping me or is it hurting me? Is it killing me or is it making me healthier? And just make an investment in yourself, put this stuff in your body. You know, go spend $75, buy these products and give it 30 days and see how you feel, and you will find, like I have in Riley and Dylan, that we're addicted to it in a way where our body is craving those nutrients and we need that energy and we need to be mentally strong, physically strong. But Ian, thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to go through this. Thank you for being
You're
our
welcome.
spokesperson. And
Absolutely.
Ian is always available. If people have questions and they want to talk to Ian, you've done a lot of one-on-ones with us with people
Sure.
that have had multiple different issues, and you break it down and talk about the gut biome and all the different things that are components that go within our body that when they break down and we're not getting nutrition and our body's getting clogged with really bad stuff, that it does break your entire body down and it does, create havoc within the system, which in turn turns out to be health issues. So, Ian, with that being said, I said I wouldn't talk too long, but we got our core four in today, which is, the greatest stuff to start with. Is there anything
Awesome.
you'd like to finish up with as we wrap up today's
Hey,
call?
listen, $6 to $12 a day will really keep the doctor away. I'm not saying all doctors are bad by any means, but I'm saying that prescription drugs never get to the underlying cause of anything, okay? Natural living, holistic practices really get to the underlying cause and help the body reach homeostasis, which is balance. So the Purium products, the Purium lifestyle helps the body get back into balance. So if you want to get on the healthy train, okay, reach out to Sean. Of course, he has my contact information and I'd be more than happy to support you.
Absolutely. And I'm going to repeat something I heard from Dr. Mike Van Thielen. You've got what I don't know what the number of trillion of cells are. It's
70.
trillions of cells. How many?
Yeah. 70.
70 trillion. And every 6 months we're new. Every one of those cells is sending signals to your brain saying we need this to function. We're little cells. We've got a lot of work to do, and we need these nutrients in our body so that we can do what we do as cells. And I think about that, and I'm like, wow, I'm not really talking to those little cells one on one, but they are sending signals, and I owe it to myself and to my body to give these cells in our body the nutrients that they need to keep me healthy and that
Yep.
process that. And when you're drinking these products, you're giving those cells the ability, what they need. And you know what? I do work with a lot of wellness centers. We do a lot of technology. People sit in these wellness centers and they're paying 30, 50 or more dollars per hour to get this technology. And the technology is amazing. And I love the technology. But for goodness sake, put the nutritional stuff in the body to get the maximum potential out of that technology. Be in there using the technology because you're maintaining good health. And you're like me and Ian, and you're turning your biological clock back. So your chronological age is one thing. Your biological age is going in that direction backwards and not forwards because you're eating the wrong stuff. And with that being said, above the video, below the video, I shop Purium, USA MedBed. Use that code, start these products. Give us a call. Give us your testimonials. We want to hear from you. We love you. Purium products, they're the best. Ian, I love you, brother. Thank you
Love you
so
too,
much.
man.
And we'll talk again soon.
You got it.